Welcome to another Get the Food Out of Here. Freddie Rabito here, and my wife Christine.
Hi, everybody.
Tonight we are making, it's going to be a little long, we're making delicious Easter egg cupcakes.
These are so pretty.
Oh, see now we have a pan right here that makes the little Easter eggs, but if you don't have that, sometimes they're hard to get. We're just going to make them as a cupcake. Look at the ones.
See, look. It's
Look at that.
A cupcake that looks like a fried egg.
Fried egg. It is so delicious. But Christine, we got to get this done right away because this takes a little while. So first thing we have is we're going to make this curd.
Lemon curd is the filling that looks like the egg yolk.
You could use a lemon curd for a lot of things. 3/4 of a cup of sugar in the bowl. Okay? 3/4 of a cup. Now we have
granulated sugar.
Granulate. We have lemon zest. 2 lemon zest. 2 lemons. I already did one. Look at that. Don't worry if you miss some.
You don't want to get so deep you get the pith. It's bitter.
A washed lemon. Look, you go from one end and you work it down. See that? Then you just turn it and you work it down. See? Don't worry if you miss. But you don't want to get the white of that lemon in there because that's bitter. Right, honey?
Yes, it is.
So it...
Like your mother.
What?
Bitter like your mother.
What do you mean like my mother? Don't ever talk about my mother again.
You talk about my mother.
I don't care. This isn't a democracy. This is a brutal dictatorship. Understand?
I rebel.
You rebel. God forbid. I should be telling you who to vote for too, right?
Yeah. That's what
Anybody who thinks you can tell your wife who to vote for never married an Italian girl or a Southern girl or a Greek girl. Where did they get that from?
Or any girl.
Or any girl. Okay, look, you see? It's a little blotchy. Hey, blotchy. You know sometimes you get blotchy? Look, see, don't worry if you miss some. But there it is. Here is the zest of 2 lemons.
Please share, everyone.
Please share. This isn't hard. Just stay with it. So you put the zest in. Okay? Make sure you get it all because that's a lot of flavor. You know, I never knew you could eat the zest. But you do. Orange zest.
I've been cooking with the zest for years.
Yeah, but I don't know who you are. I don't know what's going on. I'm watching TV.
That's good. That's really good on
All right.
pot.
I'm glad you think. Now, we need a 1/2 of a cup of lemon juice. So, look. We just get the lemons that we did. Cut them in half. We got the juicer, baby.
William Sonoma.
Yeah, Willie. Oh, my boy, Willie. Okay. Look how much juice comes out of that. Isn't that a remarkable thing? Okay, that's 1/2. Okay. It's got to be a 1/2 of a cup. And all it does is it mixes with the sugar. It makes such a great... all right, what do we got there? It's about a 1/4 cup.
Right.
Okay.
We're making a lemon curd.
We're making a lemon curd. And it's really special.
It's good for a lot of different things.
Oh, look at that. You see that?
Yeah.
William Sonoma, huh? Who is this guy, William Sonoma? Sounds like he's from Arizona, right?
No.
The Sonoma Desert. Okay, this isn't a 1/2, honey. Which means I got to get another lemon. You got to get another lemon. You got to get another lemon. What do you want from me? But it's got to be a 1/2 a cup, right?
Yep.
Okay. See? I'm
Are
following.
you sure? Because you can't see.
I can't really see.
I think
Okay.
you're good.
That's good. Now, we pour it in with the sugar. We mix it a little bit. Look what's happening there. See that? It's becoming one.
So you got zest, sugar.
We
and
got
lemon.
zest, sugar. We got the lemon juice. Now we need 6 egg yolks.
This is
See that?
5.
That's 5. Look at this. Look at the egg. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw.
Ah, it's like
You're not that good at this.
it's like my honeymoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Okay. I can't get that last bit off. You can never get that last bit off, can you?
I do.
No, you're good. You're good, honey. You get it all. Okay, now this goes in to the mixture. You really got to get all the yolk in there. You know why? That's what really binds this whole thing together.
It thickens it.
It thickens it. It's like the Christmas Carol, Dickens. Okay, now look. Now what you got to do is you got to
Put it on the heat.
put it on the heat. Make sure it's all incorporated.
You have to keep stirring it the whole time. You can't walk away from it.
You can't walk away, but we're not going to use this because this is rubber tipped. I'm going to wash it.
You're not using that anymore.
No?
No, you're going to use a wooden spoon.
Okay, now we got the wooden spoon. And now, for about 10 minutes, you can't walk away from this
Nope.
because you have to constantly stir it. Okay? I got a little coffee on here. You got to constantly stir it. Otherwise, it's going to burn. Am I right, Christine?
Yeah, it'll start sticking to the bottom.
You don't want that to happen. So, for 10 minutes, if you got one of your kids, you tell one of your kids, come stir
Yeah,
this.
come stir the molten hot sugar.
Not molten hot sugar. Well, if it's one of the kids you don't like, let's face it, we have our favorites, okay? I got a daughter, I got a son. I tell my son to stir this, not my daughter.
This makes about 12 cupcakes.
Okay, so just double it if you got a lot of people coming over. But this is such a treat. Let me tell you something about the holidays.
You tell me something about the holidays, Fred.
Not you, everybody. The holidays is about special things. There are some dishes. I hate when people come out with a dish that is just for the holidays, like in the middle of the summer. I don't dig that. I like the holidays because there's certain dishes. You know, and this is one of them. These cookies that we make and these cupcakes are just for the holidays. Okay? That's it, just for Easter. Just like the pizza rustica. All right, it's okay, but you should stick to the holidays with that. Okay, so this is about 2 or 3 minutes now.
Right.
So what we did was we made cupcakes. And we made those little, what do you call those?
The eggs. We made the eggs. It's very hard to find the pan. You have to look on eBay. Those pans I have are old.
Right.
So that's why we adapted it to make the cupcakes because it's much easier.
And everybody always asks us, oh, I want that, I want to make it, and they can't find it. So we're doing it with a cupcake now. But let me explain something to you people. If you make regular cupcakes, it's not going to be the same because they're not as dense.
They're too fluffy.
Not dense enough.
You're dense enough.
Watch your mouth, all right? It's not dense enough. The cupcakes, if you put this curd in, it'll like run through it, right?
It'll absorb a bit.
So we have a little trick. Any cake mix that you have, look at the cake mix that we use.
We used Pillsbury.
Pillsbury.
But then we added
We added 1 egg
extra.
extra, whatever that says. Okay?
It takes 3 eggs. We added 4, and we put in a package of instant pudding mix.
Instant pudding mix makes it denser.
It makes it more like a pound cake consistency.
Right. It's more dense.
Right. So that's the only thing you change is adding the pudding mix box and
Right.
1 extra egg.
Because if you don't do that, I'm telling you right now, it'll be all crumbly.
And it's tastier cake too.
It's a tasty cake. That's why they call it tasty cake, right?
So
Okay.
we use vanilla cake and vanilla pudding. If you're making chocolate cake for some reason, put chocolate pudding.
Right.
Lemon pudding. You adapt the pudding
Okay,
flavor
now
to the cake.
you could already see that this is getting thicker.
Should I come look at that?
No. But I'm just telling you. So, here's the secret. First of all, this lemon curd, you don't just have to make it for this. If you have other recipes, like a cake, a layer cake, if you could make this as one of the fillings in the middle of the layer cake.
Right.
Am I right?
Yes.
What else could you use it for?
You could make a lemon tart with this, but you can't put this in the oven, so it would have to be a pre-baked pie shell.
You cannot cook this.
Then you put this curd in it, let it set, and then you can put either meringue on top or whipped cream or whatever you want.
Right. Now
You
this
could
is
fill,
getting thick.
fill cream puffs with it.
Look, I want to show you. See, it's getting thick?
Yeah.
It's not done yet. It takes about 10 minutes of constantly stirring for this to get thick enough to be a curd. And then afterwards, it goes in the refrigerator for about 2 or 3 hours.
Yes, it has to set and get a little thicker. And you could also even put this on toast with a little honey. It's delicious.
You can put it on toast with a little honey. You know what I like it on too? On like a tart, like a cookie on the top. You know what I'm saying?
No, you don't put it on top. You
Like a tart.
No, you could put it between 2 sugar cookies and make like a filled cookie.
And what did my daughter make with this?
Cream puffs. She filled cream puffs with it. It was delicious.
It was delicious. You see, my daughter wants to be a cook, but she doesn't watch my show, okay? What nerve.
Because she wants to be a good cook.
I keep my mouth shut. Now she's not my favorite no more. Now I don't have any favorites. Okay, now I'll adopt a kid and he'll be my favorite. Okay, this is really getting thick.
Tell them how you know it's thick enough.
Now you know it's thick enough. If you lift the spoon and go like this, you see it on both sides?
You can't see that. I have to come over there.
All right, I want you to come over here and show. Okay, it's just about 8-9 minutes. This is how you could tell the curd is thick enough. I'm shutting it off. If when you take the spoon out,
The back of the spoon, you coat
the back of the spoon, and you go like this, you see, you could see it on both sides.
If it leaves the line,
That left a line.
that means it's thick enough. It won't run back together.
Okay,
Do it one more time.
I'm gonna do it one more time. Look, see, it's like that.
See the line?
See that line?
Then you know it's thick enough.
Don't cross the line.
That coffee smells like it's getting a little dark.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, the curd is now done.
No, it's not.
What do you mean it's not?
You gotta put something else in
You
it.
gotta put butter in it. Then you get chilled butter. 1 stick,
Unsalted.
unsalted. You put it in.
2 cubes at a time. Cut it up into
Right.
little cubes.
Or 3.
It has to be very cold, and when those 2 pieces are in, you put the next few pieces. But for time, you could put them all in at one time.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, look at this.
But don't do this at home. Put a few in at a time.
Right.
Stir it. Few in at a time.
Well,
Stir it.
show them. Show them what I'm doing. Okay? See the curd? The curd is just yolks, lemon,
Sugar.
and sugar. And then after that, you put this cold butter in, and it makes this concoction.
It's not a concoction.
I'm talking concoctions. Sounds like a gay bar.
Friend, please.
Huh? You want to go to concoctions
This
tonight?
makes it nice and creamy, and it helps it to the fat, and it helps it to firm up when it's cold.
Yeah, the fat lets it set. Could I say set?
No,
Why?
because it doesn't set. It firms.
It sets and it
I
firms.
know you don't know anything about being firm.
I know you unbelievable. You see, this is why nobody likes this show. Because you and your mouth, your big mouth. But this is what the holidays are about. Baking special
And
dishes.
talking crap to your husband.
And talking trash, baby. But listen, my kids, when they know it's Easter, they know that this is coming. You should always have a family thing that where people are looking forward.
I've been making these for about 20 years.
For 20 years.
This is an old Martha Stewart recipe.
Yes.
But I tweaked it for the cupcakes. I hacked it a little bit.
You hackle. That's what you have to do. You got to make it yours. Look at this. It's almost melted. You see it?
Yes.
And it's still smoky a little.
Then you transfer it to a bowl.
I'm going to transfer it to this bowl right here. Soon as the butter's done. Okay? Now you all know how to make this delicious lemon curd.
It has so many uses.
I love the cream puffs on it. And you know what else? You could fill a donut with this. You could fill a little Zeppeli with this.
Yeah, you could, definitely.
Oh, I could. Oh, I will. Don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
you will. When I make them, you will.
All right, keep your mouth shut, all right? It's all about you. Everything is about you.
It should be all about me.
It's going to be about you. The wake is going to be about you. Okay, now we just pour this into a bowl. Look at that beautiful. This came out better than the first one, honey.
Yes, it's very nice.
It's
Beautiful. It's so beautiful. The color.
Look at that.
So beautiful. It's just slightly tart and sweet.
Mmm.
Perfect.
Slightly tart and sweet, baby.
That's like me.
I wouldn't say that.
I
but-
could be very sweet, but I could also be very tart.
Yeah, you could be a lot of things. Believe me. Now, when you chill this, you gotta put saran wrap on it for about 3 hours, maybe 4. The longer the better. Make sure the saran wrap is touching the top of the curd.
Yes, so you don't get a skin. Also, you can make this the night before.
Of course you
And
can
have
make
it ready,
this.
so it's easier the next day just to fill them and get them together.
Look at this. Look what I'm doing. You're putting it on, making sure
It touches the top.
it touches. So it doesn't form a pudding skin.
Right.
Remember pudding skins on Seinfeld?
Pudding skins are gross.
What? Don't let George hear that. See that? That's it. Your curd is ready.
No, it's not. It's got to be in the refrigerator for a few hours.
Hours. Okay, we made one already today. Woo, that's where we got this from. Okay? Now we also made some cupcakes.
That's with the recipe we explained to you with the pudding.
See, it was touching. Now what we're going to do is we're going to melon ball it. Okay, look. Put it in the middle.
You got to make a glaze, my friend.
All right, but look. Look.
Melon baller.
Melon ball. Hey, melon balls. How did I do?
Perfect.
Hey, look at this.
That's you're just not.
Mmm.
So you make a hole in the top.
Make a hole in the top. I got the curd ready.
Put the curd back in the fridge till we're ready for it.
What? Why?
Because it's going to get warm.
You want it ice
Just
cold?
put it in for now. You don't need to do that.
Okay.
Just put it in.
Okay. Yes, honey.
Don't worry, I'll guide you through.
Yeah, meanwhile, I was good enough as it was. Okay, so relax.
Everybody share.
Now we're going to make the glaze. Here's another thing that you could put on a lot of different things. On cookies. On donuts. 2 cups of powdered sugar. Look. Make sure it's level. Right?
I'm so glad you do that with your finger in my bag of powdered sugar.
Keep your mouth shut. I'm a cook.
I gotta throw that bag out now.
Throw you out, you throw this bag out. Yeah! Powdered sugar. Look at that. Look.
No, nobody wants to see
Say
it.
hello to my little friend! Your cockroach!
Wipe your face.
Oh. You don't do that with powdered sugar. Don't even talk.
Wipe your face.
I am! Okay. All this is this and 1.5 lemons.
Juiced.
Juiced.
You're not throwing lemons in it.
1.5 lemon juice. Okay, it might be a little more, might be a little less. Look, show. It's just powdered sugar and lemon juice.
That's a small lemon.
That is a small lemon. Don't worry, honey. The next one's a big lemon. Woo! Okay, so what are we going to do with this?
You're gonna whisk it. You're gonna get a whisk and you're gonna whisk it.
Look at that. Sometimes this is by eye. If you see the lemons are different sizes, you might want to...
It's got to be a thick consistency, though. It can't be runny.
Can't be
If
runny.
it's runny, you're not going to get a nice glaze.
Look at this. It's just powdered sugar,
And what is that? 1 lemon so far.
1 lemon.
You got to do another half.
Yes, but let's see first. Let's see how this is working. Now, this is for like a lemony glaze. If you want a vanilla glaze,
You put milk in it.
you put milk in it. If you want a chocolate glaze, it's chocolate. You got to use chocolate. What do you want from me?
It has nothing to do with this.
Has
Why
nothing
would you
to
even
do.
bring that up?
I don't know why I even said that. But here we go. We need some more lemon.
That's enough.
Oh, see? It's touch. Look at that. It's just a glaze. My wife made cookies. If you want to just make sugar cookies,
If you saw my Facebook the other day, I made those lemon cookies for my daughter. This is the glaze I drizzled on the cookies.
she drizzled it. Now, you see, it doesn't make that much glaze. But this is a good glaze to drizzle on a donut or a cookie.
Right. If you need more, just make another.
A bundt cake?
Yes, bundt cake is good. You could always just use this, and then if you need more, make another batch.
A bundt cake? Okay, but this drizzled on top of a cupcake. Now look, I got this. Look what I'm gonna do.
Did you put the sugar into the other thing? No.
You want to dip? Sugar dip?
This is exactly what I told you not to do, but go ahead.
I'm gonna do what I want.
I know, you never listen, and that's why your things don't come out right.
Now shut your mouth. All right, look. Don't use the thing in the sprinkler. That's not what it's for. Manage. Okay, we dipped the cupcake in the glaze.
Let it drain off. Don't turn it right over.
A little drainage. Look at that. Look at that.
Right?
And then what?
Dip it.
Then you dip it.
Remember what I told you about dipping? How you curve?
Yes, I turn. I'm turning. Look at that.
Why would you use this cupcake that you took the paper off?
Keep your mouth shut. That's why.
Do you do anything correctly?
Okay, again, we're going to make a bowl. Yo, lemon balls. Okay.
It's the biggest side of the melon ball that you're using.
The biggest side of the melon ball.
If you have the kind with two sizes.
Look at that. See how good I did that? Neat?
Yes, you didn't drain it enough, but go ahead. Good.
See, these are making it very nice. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the curd out. This glaze goes on cookies. It goes a bundt cake. You want to make a bundt? This is the one I just made. What are you doing?
That does not go in a bundt cake, but go ahead.
You could drizzle this
No,
on a bundt cake.
Yes, but not the curd.
Oh, yeah. It's automatic. Okay, now we're going to put this in a bag.
If you don't have a pastry bag, you could use a Ziploc bag.
We're going to put this in a bag. Look how I do it. I put the bag in there. And it goes in. I'm going to put a little more in.
You got to put a lot in.
I'm going to put a little more in. Tell me what to do. I'm Joe Curd. The Kurds. Remember the Kurds invaded a country? It wasn't these Kurds, so don't hold it against them, all right? Look at that. I'm going to cut the bottom.
Just
Not a lot.
A little bit. No, that's too much. A little less. Okay. Let's see if you do this right.
She yelled at me on the other one. That's not the way you do it. You put it in to the bottom.
And you come up. Stop.
Look at that. Look at that.
Stop.
I know how to do it.
You didn't know how to do it before.
Look at that, baby.
That's
Yeah. You see? And that's it. The curd could be used for many, many uses. The glaze could be used. Look, I'm gonna give this a little dusting so it's more white, like an egg.
See, this is the back of it. It's just dipped in the clay, the
The
glaze.
clay.
On the back.
Look at that.
It's just yolks. It looks like yolks.
Doesn't that look like fried eggs?
This is not fried eggs. This looks like a half of a hard-boiled egg.
Doesn't that look like a half of a hard-boiled egg?
This looks like fried egg.
And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. These are so nice. Your children will love you again. Remember when they hated you this Christmas because you cheaped out and you didn't get them what they wanted?
I think that was you, not me.
No, that was them,
No,
not me.
I always get them what they
What,
want. You don't even know what they're opening.
You're Mrs. Vanderbilt over here. I'm going to do one more. You put it in, the glaze, let it drip a little. Look at that. That's extra glaze. The Everglaze. And there we go.
Look at the glaze dripping off because you didn't do it right. Very nice.
Fried eggs.
Fried eggs.
Okay, and you know what? I got a little coffee from the percolator. Beautiful coffee with some cake. You go over people's house. You know what I really appreciate? When people come over the house with something they made. It shows that I took the time to make this for you. Okay?
This is really special, though. People remember this.
It is special. And Anizette's special in the coffee. Black coffee, Anisette. Hello! That was a lot of Anisette. But that's okay. Because Uncle Freddie is here for you. And now we just gonna look at this. Is this the one I just made?
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
I don't know.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
You breathed in the powdered sugar. That's
You
hysterical.
cockroach! Look at that.
It's beautiful.
Hmm.
Show the other.
Wait a minute. What Anisette?
I can't eat any.
I'll eat them for you, honey. Don't worry. I'm here for you. Look at these beautiful Easter cupcakes. These are as unique as a cupcake could possibly get.
My kids have such a great memory of these cupcakes that I've been making since they're little. Let me see the inside of that. Look how the curd drips down. It's beautiful.
I like when curd's dripping down. Everybody, have a great Easter. Make these for your family. It's not that hard. Just do it step by step like Uncle Freddie did and say hello to your little friend. Coffee. Fresh baked for Easter. If you're not baking, start with this. And Uncle Freddie loves you. I'll see you this Saturday in South Carolina. April 13th in Long Island. April 14th, Dunwoody.
Buy a shirt.
Go to FredRubino.com. And say hello to our little friend. Yeah!